The nightmare always started the same way. Evan stands alone on an empty street. Streetlights flicker like a dying heartbeat. A low fog crawls over the pavement. He knew the dream. In every dream, a silhouette appears at the end of the street. But he never got to see the face. He'd had it for weeks, always waking up drenched in sweat. Except tonight felt different. Tonight it was different, more real. Denser, like the air itself was aware of him. Evan, Squinted. The figure stepped. Closer, then closer. Then he saw the face. His face, an exact copy of him. Except the eyes bulged too wide, glassy and gleaming, as if stretched from the inside by something hungry. Too awake. Too alive to be his. Finn tried to run, but his legs locked in place. The double sprinted toward him with impossible speed, stopping inches from his face, chest heaving like it had run a marathon, even though Evan hadn't moved at all. It stared into Evan's soul with those unblinking, feverish eyes, and then it smiled, a huge, skin-splitting smile that stretched up to both cheeks. Evan couldn't scream. The dream wouldn't let him. The double leaned in and whispered, "You don't need to wake up anymore." Evan's eyes shot open. He was in his bed, breathing hard, but the nightmare wasn't over, because sitting in the chair in the corner of his room was him, and it was still smiling. Evan blinked rapidly, but the figure didn't fade like a dream. It sat perfectly still, hands folded in its lap, head tilted at an unnatural angle. Only the mouth moved slow, deliberate, stretching wider with every breath Evan took. "You shouldn't have woken up," it rasped. Evan scrambled out of bed, knocking over a lamp. It didn't move, it only watched, exactly the way something studies. A host. He lunged for the door. The hallway outside wasn't his hallway. The walls were bowed inward, like something had pressed them with inhuman force. Lights pulsed like arteries. Every 10 feet, he passed a picture frame with photos of him, except in each one, he looked a little more pale, bloated, hollow-eyed, dead. A nightmare hallway, except he was awake. He took out his phone from his pocket. Before he could dial, the screen lit up. Incoming call. Evan, his own picture, stared back at him. He froze. The call answered itself, breathing, low, wet, right. Behind him, he whipped around, nothing there. Then the voice came through the speaker. "Dreaming and waking are in the same place now. You opened the door. I'm walking through." The house vibrated. A slow, scraping noise crawled through the drywall, like fingernails dragging inside the structure. Evan backed into the kitchen. A shadow unpeeled itself from the wall, his shadow, except it detached, standing upright, blinking for the first time, except the blink wasn't normal. The eyelids closed from the sides, like a serpent. The shadow grinned. "You made me real." Evan ran outside. The street was wrong. Every house on the block leaned inward, forming a crooked tunnel. The moon hung too low, frozen like a painted prop. A dog barked, but the sound looped, identical every time, like a broken audio file. Then, Evan saw it. Dozens of versions of him, standing still in the street, tall nightmares he'd forgotten all, staring at him in perfect synchronization. Tall versions, eyeless versions, smiling versions, broken-necked versions. The one from tonight stepped forward. "Every time you dream about me, another one wakes up."